Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Matters Ago. You may or may not know this about me, but I like to play instruments. It's just something I like to do. Got the drum kit, the guitars and whatnot. I have a lot of fun doing so. And I'm collecting more so I can, have a more expansive knowledge of music, play across a various array of instruments. One of the instruments I came across that is just a total fucking pain in the ass is fucking electric guitar. Everyone thinks electric guitar is cool and great and grand and everything. Let me tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing right now. It's a lot harder to play acoustic guitar. Acoustic guitar is harder to play than electric. So, right off the bat, it takes less talent to play electric guitar or to master it. To get the perfect licking on an electric is a lot easier than doing it on an acoustic and making a clear sound because of amplification. So even if you hit a bum note or if you don't hit it fully correctly, as long as it has the right resonance, it can be amplified and come through clearly. Whereas on acoustic, if you don't hit that motherfucker perfectly, you're fucked. It's gonna sound like shit. So first off the bat, it takes less talent to play electric guitar. And as you can see, the strings are closer to the fretboard, making it easier to hit cleaner notes anyway. I can hit an F chord very easily on an electric guitar, have a little bit of trouble on an acoustic. That's just one example. I don't quite have the strength in my finger yet. I've got to practice more to get good at acoustic guitar. Another thing that's annoying with electric guitar, you need a power supply. You don't need that with an acoustic. When you get an acoustic, you tune it, you play it, that's it. You're done. It's tuned, it's ready to play. With this, you gotta tune it. Then you gotta find a power outlet, which I know isn't that difficult, but then you gotta fuck around with wires, okay? You gotta plug the bitch in, then you gotta get your amp lead, put it into the fucking amplifier, then into the guitar, and then because you're using a fucking lead, that means that if it gets bent or trotted on too many times, like when you're rocking out and trying to have a little bit of fun, that it can either come out of the socket or fray the wires in it. So over time, the amp lead becomes completely useless. If you get yourself an electric guitar, do not get one lead. I guarantee you, if it's your first electric guitar, you are gonna fucking rape that lead. That lead ain't gonna even be able to do anything for more than 2 years. And if you want to keep playing it without any interruptions, I suggest getting more than one amp lead. I fucked one amp lead up in one fucking day with one mistake. With an acoustic, the only way to completely wreck it is if you deliberately grab it like so and just fucking smash it into the ground or smash it against the wall. It takes a deliberate action or negligence on your part. With an electric guitar, anything could happen. Something could get knocked over and hit the amp, and then the amp's fucked, or a little bit of water could get in the amp, or moisture in the air. If you don't have the perfect surroundings for it, the paper in the speaker, gets a little bit weak, and then it fractures and tears, and now you've got a fucked amp, and it makes that annoying buzzing sound. There's too much fucking rocket science with electric guitars. Why do people think electric guitars are so cool? Listen to a solo on an acoustic guitar. It sounds so much better. I don't give a fuck how much distortion you got on your fucking electric guitar. It doesn't sound as pro as someone doing a mad fucking shredding solo on a fucking acoustic guitar. Look at Don McLean. That motherfucker could rip out a solo that makes Pat O'Brien look like a little fucking bitch. Fuck off with your amplifiers. We don't need electricity. We can play this anywhere. That's another thing. Acoustic, 100% wireless. Why doesn't our generation think that's the greatest thing ever? Think about that. Wireless. It's been made to fit into our times. This, as far as I know, isn't 100% completely wireless. Yes, you can get the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or however it works, one where you don't have a lead going directly to the amp, but you're still got to plug the amp in, and then you got to put all the stuff that's necessary for the Wi-Fi to work into the socket and then into the amplifier and then all that fucking rocket science, when in that same time you could have just picked up an acoustic guitar, got one microphone, put it up, and boom, you're playing. Instead, you're fucking around with all the rocket science to do with this. Oh, and another thing, unlike acoustic guitars, this one is 100% fragile, especially where the strings are. You could knock it and boom, there goes the string. Or it could go out of tune, or a little bit of moisture gets in there and then it rusts a little and then you go to play it, 5 strings come off. The fucking amp things, these receivers, they could fuck up over time. There's so much rocket science. There's like 600,000 things that can go wrong while you're playing one of these. Whereas if you picked up the acoustic and stopped trying to be Kurt Cobain for 5 minutes, you could have been having a lot of fun actually learning how to play the instrument. My opinion is learning acoustic guitar guitar is like learning the piano. It's the basics, but if you learn it, then you're gonna master everything. If you went straight from nothing to electric guitar, get an acoustic and learn how to fucking play. Look at this shit. Look how thin that fucking fretboard is. That's for fucking bitches. There's no challenge there. I can hit any fucking chord with ease. It doesn't even take any fucking practice or skill. You can go right along the netboard. You can even mash and do like the illusion like you're doing some sort of amazing solo. In actuality, all you're doing is fucking mashing. Power chords. Fuck you, cunt. Power chords. Same spirit. Fucking load of shit. This is a shit instrument. It's shit. It sucks. It makes people who can't play look like legends, and people who can play get pissed off because they spent many years actually learning how to play guitar. Fuck. What a fucking shit invention. I hate it. It fucking annoys the crap out of me. Seriously, I used to love my electric guitars. I thought they were the greatest thing in the world. But all the rocket science, it's just too annoying and it doesn't pay off. I mean, I want to show people that I'm a skilled motherfucker. You pick up the acoustic and do a little bit of, a nice little melody on there and people enjoy that. They don't enjoy it when you're being an obnoxious cunt, put the distortion on, go, fuck you, hell Satan, and try to be a tryhard or some shit like that. Fuck off with all electric instruments, man. Drums, the best. Why are they the best? You set them up, you play. No more. That's it. Set it up, play it. Acoustic, set it up, play it. Electric guitar, set up the guitar, then you got to set up the amp, and then you got to have a good space and environment, and you got to make sure dust and water. Oh my god, can I be bothered with this? Hell fucking no. But at the end of the day, I'm stuck with these things because yes, there are some advantages. It's such a pain in the ass. I wish over the last 100 years, instead of making them look more flashy and doing stupid bit, the metal guitar, oh look, it's a prong shape. Ugh. Why didn't you make it more durable and easier to use? They've been fucking around with putting more receivers in and changing the colours and changing the shapes. Make it better, you fucking retards. Ibanez, you shit. Whoop-de-doo, oh, metal guitar, it has a battery-operated receiver system and it costs $6,000. Make something that's easier to use. I want something which has Bluetooth in it, and so does the amp that comes with it. Boom! I've tuned it. Let's play. I'm not restricted by a chord. I don't have to fuck around with any rocket science where placing the amp because I can put it anywhere because it has Bluetooth. But no, fucking no. In typical metalhead or faggot ass, I want to be a rock star style. They don't make this instrument better. They just make it more fucking flashy. Oh, it's got lights in the fretboard now. I didn't fucking ask for that. Make it affordable for people like me to have more fun with this instrument because people in my tax bracket or in my fucking wealth range, it's a pain in the ass, too many chords, amplifiers. Make it better, make it affordable. Fuck me, fucking around with all these prongs and fucking Pantera wannabe shit. Dimebag died years ago, get past it. Fuck, make your own style, make something that's even better than what was around when Dimebag was alive. Why are we stuck in 2004? Let's move fucking forward. I hate to quote Julia Gillard, but shit, she had a point. Fuck. Anyway, mad as a goat.